of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Flag is out there with Max Christie, and it's Marshall in at the three. From deep, here's Doncic. Christie with a rebound. And Dallas with possession. They couldn't put the pieces together.
Oh, man, what a punch that was.
Bad intentions.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Doncic outside. Pass to Aiden. And here's Reeves. No good from outside. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Graham.
Yeah, BA, they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way. Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Smart passes to Reeves. They get the rebound. The shot by James, no good.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Pass to Christie. Here's Flag. Fires for 3. Smart grabs the miss. Now James. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. The 3 is up. The shot by Reeves, no good.
An 0 for 4 start. Somebody forgot to take this team out of the cooler.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Shot is up. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And that'll tie this game up.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Pass to Flag. Marshall outside. Now here's Gafford. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Clock at 6. Gafford the screen. Again, the miss by Dallas.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Doncic passes to Aiden. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Graham.
And that became a glaring need, as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
And we know Ayton has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. are the NBA's best three-point shooters at the two-guard position this season. This is a dangerous group. You look at Kennard, he is downright lethal from distance, ranking first in the league in three-point percentage. And of course, Max Christie.
And as a rule of thumb, you always want great shooters at the shooting guard position if you can get them. Now, these guys are the cream of the crop.
Yeah, that's safe to say. I mean, these guys don't know the meaning of cold streaks. They're either hot, red hot, or sizzling. Those are the kind of shooters they are from downtown.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Hachimura comes in for Reeves.
Substitution for your Lakers, Jackson Hayes, Rui Hachimura.
Gafford finds Washington. Here's Flag. Just 5 on the clock. On the take. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Doncic, good.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
Mavericks trail by 3. Well, Jackson Hayes, a rim-running center with explosive athleticism.
Yeah, he's a constant lob threat. I mean, plays well above the rim. He sets solid screens. He's got pretty good feet, so he's able to get out of his screens quickly, rebounds, protects the paint. I mean, he plays his role at a high level, and he's shot over 70% from the field multiple times in his young career.
Now here's Doncic, and currently his numbers are incredible, averaging almost 33 a game. Pass to Hachimura from behind the arc, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside, and here's Gafford. Here's Flag. Outside Christie. Here's Flag. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
And he lived at the line. They could not find a way to stop him without fouling. How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere. So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And it's Washington missing. Doncic outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got Williams. Chris Middleton is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Thompson, and it's Nembhard in at the 1. Now here's Nembhard. Here's Middleton. The shot no good. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Outside Reeves. Back to Kennard. Fires the 3. Rebound by Middleton.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Williams passes to Middleton. Back to Williams. Kept alive. Bagley tries again, and the layup is good.
Gotta love that effort for the second chance point.
The Lakers lead by 4. Outside Reeves. Pass to Hayes. And as a player, how important is film study to reaching the highest level of success, Clark?
Tell you what, with the advance in technology, it's actually critical now, BA. I mean, it's more accessible, too, and that helps everybody realize the benefits of doing that extra work of studying yourself, your team, and your opponents.
Now here's Reeves. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. And it's LaRavia missing. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Nembhard. Thompson outside. Hayes against Bagley. Back to Thompson. Nembhard for three. Buries it from three.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Hachimura. Marcus Smart's checked in for Kennard. And Doncic has subbed in for Reeves. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Gafford, he's checked in for Bagley. Marshall comes in for Middleton. Washington's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Flagg subbed in for Williams. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Doncic against Nembhard. Ayton, and the rebound goes to Dallas. Last time they met was in Dallas.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, the Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy. Guys?"
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
Yeah, sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Washington passes to Nembhard. Here's Flagg. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Down low. Here's James. And stolen by Nembhard. Pass to Flagg. Back to Nembhard. For three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's James. Nice work inside from James.
And once James gets the ball near the rim, just let him go to work because he knows what he's doing down there.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Checked in for Los Angeles. Christie's checked in for Dallas. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Klay Thompson.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Christie passes to Washington. Knocks down the long J.
Well, he's a stretch forward now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
And there's James from the arc. The shot comes out.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Washington outside. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Flag outside. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And here's Doncic. Puts up a deep 3. No good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Mavericks on top, leading by a point. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Checking out Los Angeles. They've been hanging around the upper echelon, playing with good energy. Feels like the chemistry is right with this team. They put themselves in the championship discussion.
And redirecting now to what we saw in that first half, the Lakers find themselves in quite a battle.
Inefficiency on the offensive end. How about pounding it more inside, like I always say? Also, if you don't have a look, don't take a crazy shot. Make an extra pass.
Shaq, it's a great recipe, man. More physical, more unselfish.
That's right, recipe. Put a little ice cream on top of that hot fudge and you get a championship like me.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. The Lakers trail. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Marcus Smart out there with James. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Doncic outside. Off target from 3-point range.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Washington's shot is good.
Just muscling his way through the contact. How about the strength from Washington?
Smart outside. Back to Doncic. The 3 ball. Oh, Doncic from way out there.
Well, I like the setup there. LeBron with the nice pick.
About a minute played here in the second half. Pass to Washington. Here's Flag. Gafford with a screen on James. Washington passes to Gafford. Here's Flag, guarded by Doncic. To the wing on the left. The 3 from Washington. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Now Doncic. It's James on the wing. Smart for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Marshall with it. Picked up by Reeves. Pass to Washington. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Marshall passes to Washington. Here's Flag, and here's Gafford. He's covered by Ayton. Now Washington, the three. Rebound, the Lakers. Smart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Reeves, the pass to James. Now Smart from downtown. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 3rd assist of the night. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
It's your time, everybody. Who wants one? The t-shirt. I can't hear you. All right, fans, get on your feet, make some noise. It's t-shirt time. Who wants a t-shirt?
And they've landed in the top 10 for team scoring. They're making smart decisions on that end and presenting a challenge for most defenses.
And you really can't emphasize enough how impressive their field goal percentage is. They run their game plan so well and know how to get the shots they want. Mavericks trail by 3. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Back to you.
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie. So it's Los Angeles now. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Here's Flag, guarded by Doncic. Washington outside. Pass to Gafford. Here's Flag, guarded by Doncic. Launches it. James with the rebound. And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Now here's Reeves. James outside. No good on the triple. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
The Mavericks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Stolen by Ayton. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Smart. Smart with a transition bucket.
Outstanding energy from Smart. I mean, pushing himself to get up the floor.
Pass to Marshall. Washington outside. Here's Flag. Washington a screen. And Flag with a 3. Flag's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 here in this 3rd quarter. Pass to Marshall. Gafford with a screen on James. Washington passes to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Doncic with it. He's got 6. Puts up a 3. And Smart with the bucket on the assist by Doncic. Smart has got 8 points here in the quarter. Marcus Smart has been leading the charge for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. Marvin Bagley is out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Nembhard in at the point guard position. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Watch out below. When Middleton rises up like that, remarkable at punching it down on him.
Pass to Kennard. Here's the three. Rebound by Middleton. The Mavericks leading. So nice ball movement by Dallas. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Kennard. Arabia right side. Hachimura outside. Pass to Hayes. Now here's Reeves. Shoots over Nembhard. Shot is good by Reeves. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Boy, give Reeves a save there. I mean, that possession was headed nowhere.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Hachimura. Smart's checked in for Larabia. And Doncic has subbed in for Kennard. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Bagley. Washington comes in for Middleton. Marshall, he's checked in for Nembhard. And Christie subbed in for Thompson. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. It's good.
Keeping that head on the swivel, eyes alert. Washington doing a nice job finding his man there.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Beyond the arc. Doncic, count it.
That's his second tray of this half of the game. He's got 9 points from beyond the arc.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now Washington. Flag outside. Now Christie. Now here's Gafford. Flag outside. Let's loose for three. Money from three.
And that deflates the crowd in an instant. Way to take back the momentum.
More and more intense as we go back and forth in this game. Let's see if they can get the crowd back into it now.
Now here's Doncic.
You know what separates Doncic from most players? He's really calm under pressure. Great poise. You can't speed him up. He plays at his own pace.
For the Lakers, Luka Doncic. taking 2 shots.
That's good from Doncic.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
Doncic hits them both.
There are not many players you'd rather have at the line there. Those free throws were huge.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Now Gafford. Here's Washington. Rebounded by Ayton.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Here's the pass to Smart. Reeves fires. Rebounded by Gafford. For Dallas, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Ooh, it misses. The Lakers in the lead.
Wow, we've seen Ayton step up in big moments, in big games, and deliver.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Here's Washington. Oh, the stuff!
No matter the situation, Washington up for the challenge.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Doncic. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
James against Washington. Flag outside. He launches. Oh, Smart with a rebound. Here's Doncic. Washington with a rebound.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Flag outside. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And that's an intentional foul.
Taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up 2. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Here's Washington. From downtown. Can't hit it. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers. Pulling it out for the W. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
LeBron, it was a tough win tonight, and it wasn't always pretty, but your thoughts on this grinded-out victory?
It's all about winning. It was strategy. The game of basketball is about strategy and execution, and whatever it takes for us to get a win. I think we came out with a desperation attitude. We played defense at a higher level, and we got timely stops when we needed it.
Can't go wrong when you have that desperation attitude. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Luka Doncic.